Alright, what's going on, bro? It's TikTok. Want to do a quick review on this ear protection that I recently got introduced to. And funny thing is, I got it off of an impulse buy. I didn't do any research, just was messing around at one of the stores that I frequent and saw it and just decided, hey, I'll take a chance on it. So, a little bit of background. What I usually run is this Caldwell around the neck protection, ear protection. And the reason I liked it so much is because, you put it on, it's at the base, not over the top. So if I wanted to make any adjustments, want to turn my head around, because I was shooting, adjust my bib or what have you, I could do that. You got your volume control, it's amplified electronic ear protection, and didn't break the bank, came in under 30 bucks. But again, the usual complaints that one would have is when I ran an AR or rifle setup, that the ear protection itself would interfere with my ability to be able to stay on top of the actual weapon system, as you see, as I camp my head, because it's around the neck. The base of the protection itself, as it hits my shoulder, it kind of makes the ear protection itself rotate upward, which can get annoying, but there's no perfect product, so it's just something that I dealt with. So that was the trade-off. So I saw this EarShield hearing protection, and I figured, well, I've tried things that haven't worked before, so it's worth the investment to try and experiment to see if it does something better than what I'm currently running. So right out of the gate, it's got cushioning on the top part of the earpiece, got cushioning around the ears, obviously, and it's got this canal built in to filter the sound. So when you put it on, and I did this without looking at the directions initially, but you put it on, you fit it in your ears, and you're supposed to fit it with it forward and then rotate it back, so the foam inserts get a good fitting to your ear canal, and then from there you press it down and you get a good seed in your ear. So it felt pretty good, but I was still skeptical because I could still hear the conversations from the left and the right of them, or excuse me, to the left and the right. I could still hear conversations, so I was a little skeptical about how well it was going to keep up. But I had already said, at that point, well, I'm going to try it just to see. So fired a couple of shots off from my AR, and worked pretty well. The dB rating on this is 31 decibels. So that's pretty good rating. Your average ear protection foam or what have you will be in that ballpark, anywhere in the 20s or the 30s or higher if you get custom ones or fine ones, that fit that decibel rating. So what I really liked about it is the canals enable you to hear everything. Your situational awareness isn't affected due to your hearing protection, which is the primary reason that people buy electronic earmuffs, because they want to be able to hear somebody call a ceasefire or what have you, any kind of range commands when they're firing. So that was the thing that kind of surprised me about how well this does in keeping out the sound of the gunshots themselves. And I ran AR, I ran pistol and shotgun with these, and I was very satisfied with how much protection that it provided on each platform. I was skeptical at first, but as I went through the different platforms and continued to fire, it built my confidence in this product overall that it works pretty well. Then of course you don't have the profile that you have with your traditional hearing protection, because this isn't huge on your ears. So maintaining that cheek to well was not an issue at all. you know, as I ran my AR and then, you know, bolt action, all kinds of other fun stuff that I did on the range. So found that to be really, really convenient. And last, you know, when all of the shooting was done, you know, real easy to remove. You know, sometimes you have issues with foam inserts, you know, getting them out depending on the size. Storage, really, really easy. Pull it back out as you would when you were initially adjusting. You're looking at about a 5-inch profile, about 3.5, 4 inches. Easy to throw in a range box, throw in a pocket, throw in a cargo pocket, and just overall easy to store, easy to use. Definitely will be my primary use ear protection going forward. I'll get a couple of more sets of these, so if I have students that don't have ear protection, you know, they can use this. But definitely something I would suggest putting in your kit if you're in the market for ear protection, or you just don't like what you get when you have that ear protection that doesn't allow you to be able to maintain that cheek to stop when you're firing a rifle. So definitely, you know, EarShield is a product that I would recommend, and be something that I'll definitely be running for my training, and you know, something I would suggest that you go out and get just for the ease of storage and the low profile, and just the overall size and the ability to provide quality protection while not actually taking away from your situational awareness. So, root to the shooters,